Mark. Read.
Okay. Miss Smith has bolts of material that have lengths of 42, 63, and 105 inches. She needs to cut the fabric into equal length pieces with none left over. What is the length of fabric pieces she can cut?
So this 42, let's say 42 piece, and another piece 63, and another piece 105. She wants to cut all of them into equal pieces. Let's say piece here, and piece here, and piece here. Pieces by equal pieces, equal pieces. So he's asking about what is the greatest. This is greatest length, like greatest common factor. Greatest common factor. Okay. So we have 42, we have 63, we have 105. You can try the numbers. If all of them can be divided by 42 or not. We will start from the biggest, because the question is asking about greatest.
Mm-hmm.
This is one way to solve it. 42 is divided by 42, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. But can 63 divided by 42?
No.
No. So 42 is not a solution. What about 21? 42
Yeah.
divided 21, is this a whole number?
Yeah. Wait.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
because it is equal to 2. 21 times 2 is 42. What about 63 divided by 21?
62. Yes.
Yes, because this is 3. And what about 105 divided by 21?
Yeah.
This is yes, because it is equal to 5. So the greatest common factor is 21. This is one way to solve. If you want, there is another way to solve by factoring. We need to factor 42. 42 divided 2 is 21. 21 divided 3 is 7. And 7 divided 7 is 1. So 42 equals 2 multiply 3 multiply 7. These are the factors of 42. Factors of 63. 63 is 7 multiply 9. 9 is 3 multiply 3. So we can write it like this. We don't write 2 under or 3 under 2. And 105. 105 can be divided by 5. So we write 5 here. 5 times 21. 21 is 3 multiply 7. So we write 3 and 7 under 3 and 7. So common factor, 2 is not common. This 3 is not common. This 7 is common. And what else? Do we have we could write this 3 here. Why? This 3 can be written here. So the 3 is common and 7 is common. 3 times 7 is 21. So this is the greatest common factor, which is 21. We just solved it. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Read.
One number has a prime factorization of 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 3 to the power of 2. And another number has a prime factorization of 2 to the power of 2 and 3 to the power of 3. Which of the following expressions would equal the greatest common factor of these two numbers?
So greatest common factor, again, what is common here? Greatest common factor. What's common between 2 power 3 and 2 power 2?
They both have 2.
Two twos, like 2
Two,
power
two.
2. Because this is 2 power 2 means 2 times, and 2 power 3 is 2 3 times. So this is common and this is common, which is 2 power 2. Correct? And what is common between 3 power 2 and 3 power?
3.
This is power 3. What is common?
3.
3 2 times, because we have this is 3 3 times and this is 3 2 times. The common is just 3 2 times, which is 3 power 2. 3 multiply 3 is 3 power 2. Now What is the value of this? We can choose. This is the answer. Where is this answer? 2 power 2 multiply 3 power 2.
2 multiplied by 2.
2 power 2.
Oh, the last one.
Last one. 2 power 2 and 3 power 2. This is the greatest common factor. This one, read.
Find the greatest common factor of 75, 100, and 175.
What do you think? 75 is 25 times what number?
25 times.
Huh?
25 times 3.
Yes, it is. And 100 is 25 times what number?
20 times 2.
No,
Wait,
25 times 2 is 50.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so 25 times 2. 25 times is 4. No.
4.
4.
20 times 5, 4. Yes, because 25 times 2 is 50. 50 and 50 is 100. So 25 times 4 is 100. And what is this? 25 times what number? 175.
Times 5.
No, times 5 is 125.
Okay, so
Is 100. 25 times 5 is 125. 25 times 6 is what?
170. 25 times 6.
Is equal to what?
25 times 6.
Each time we add 25, 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. This will be what number?
150. And then after that, 25 times 7.
Add another 25.
Oh, yeah, add another 25. So that's 175.
So the answer is 7. 25 times 7. What is common here? What is 3 common?
Yeah.
No, 3
No.
is not common. What 4 common?
No.
No, 7 is common.
Yes.
7 is not common. 7 is not common here or not here. And 4 is not here in this number. And 3 is not here, not here. But 25 common or not common? 25
25 common.
is common. So this is the greatest common factor. 25. What about this one? Read.
Which of the following statements is true about 63 and 20?
Yes. It is said they are relatively prime.
They each have a factor of 4.
What did you say?
They each have a factor of 4.
63 can divide it by 4. Can you divide 63 by 4?
1 goes in. No.
No, because 63 is odd. It cannot be divided by 4.
Okay.
And they are both prime numbers. Is 20 prime or composite?
Composite.
Composite, because it is 2 times 10 or 4 times 5. So this is not correct. What about they have more than one common factor?
Yeah.
What are the factors of 63? 63 is what? What number times what number gives 63?
9.
9 times
9 times 7.
And 9 is
9 is 4. 5 and 4.
3 multiply 3. So it is 3 multiply 3 multiply 7. This is 63. What about 20? 20
20.
equals
20 equals well, you could do 10. 10.
yes, 2 multiply 10, and 10 is what number?
10 is
10
2.
is what times what? And 20 is 2 times 10. What is 10? Can you factor 10?
Yeah, 5.
2 times
No,
5. So it is 2 times 2 times 5. Is there any common factor here?
No.
No. So this is not correct.
They are
So
right.
they are relatively prime. Relatively prime means they don't have any common factor.
Okay.
They are not prime, but relatively prime. This one, read.
What is the prime factorization of 81m2x?
We call it m squared, or
M
m power
squared.
2, or m to the power of 2. Okay?
Okay.
Prime factorization of 81, m power 2, x power 3. What is, can you factor 81?
Yeah, 9 times 9.
And can you factor 9?
3 times 3.
So 81 is equal to what number?
9.
81 is
81.
equal to 3 power what number? 3, 4 times this means what?
3 to the power of 4.
Yes, and m power 2 and x power 3. This is the answer. Where is this answer? Here?
The first one.
Mhm. This one?
Find the greatest common factor of n power of 3
Yes,
and t power of 2 and n t to the power of 4.
yes. What do you think? Greatest common factor. What is common between n power 3 and n?
N?
Only one n, yes, greatest common factor. And what is factor common between t power 2 and t power 4?
T. T?
No, we have t power 2. T power 2 means 2 t's like this multiply each other.
Okay.
And t power 4 is 4t multiply each other. So this is common, which is t power 2. So the common factor, greatest common factor is n multiply t
And,
power 2, which
okay.
is, where is the solution?
Right. This.
Hmm?
The first one? No. No, the second one.
Yes, it is. Number 10.
The greatest common factor of 60 W5Y to the power of 3 and 78 WY2 is.
So we have w power 5, y power 3, and w y power 2. What is common between w power 5 and w?
Okay, they've common denominator, common
No, w power 5 and w. What is common between this and this?
W,
Only
W,
one w. And
one
common
W.
between y power 3 and y power 2?
Uh, Y 2 times.
Y power 2, 2 times. So where is this in the choices?
The third one.
This is not correct. This is correct. Not correct. So third one and fourth one. wy
Yeah.
power 2, wy power 2. We need to see what is common between 60 and 78. Can you factor 60?
Yeah. I think 60. 5 times 6. No, 10 times 6.
Okay, 10 times 6. Can you factorize 6?
Yes.
It is,
2 and 3.
and 10
10, 2, 5.
and 78. Can you factorize 78?
Uh, I don't think so. No. Yeah. Okay. 78 divided by divided by 2.
Divided by 2.
Yeah. Divided by 2 is 3.
39.
Yeah, 39.
And 39 can be factorized to what?
Can be factorized. 39 factorized. 3.
3 multiplied 13. Yes, 3 multiplied 13.
3 multiplied 13.
So what is common here between this and this?
3.
3 is common and 2 is common.
2 is common.
So what 2 multiplied 3 is?
2 multiplied 3 is 6.
So 6. So where is the answer?
6 WY2.
Yes, this is common. Greatest common factor. Next one.
Find the greatest common factor of 22 AB2 C2 and
Yes, can you factorize 22 and 40?
yes, yeah.
22 equals what?
22, 2 and 11.
And 40 is?
22, 20 and
Can you
2.
factorize 20?
Factor 20, yeah. 5 and 2.
No, 5 and 4.
5 and 4, okay.
Can you factorize 4 again?
Vector 4 is 2 and 2.
So what is common between factors of 22 and factors of 40?
2.
Only 2. So only 2. Where is it? This first one? Which one is we can eliminate? We can eliminate which
It can't
choice?
be. It can't be. It can't be D and C.
Correct. So what about A and A power 2 or 3? What is common here?
A.
And what is common between B squared and none of B here? B power 0. No B here.
2.
No, B power 2, and we don't have any B here.
Okay.
So
So
is it common?
no.
No. And what about C?
C. A. Yeah. 2 C's.
C power 2. So where is the solution here?
The first one.
Correct. We solved this. So we submit now.
Yeah.
Mark lesson as complete. 93%. What we open now? This one?
Yeah. Simplifying fractions.
Which one?
Simplifying fractions. This. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Read.
Fractions are used to represent parts of a whole number. We can actually use shapes to represent fractions. A shape can be cut into any number of pieces that are the same size and shape. Then sum of pieces can be shaded in. The total number of pieces represents the denominator, or the bottom number in the fraction.
Mhm.
The number of shaded in pieces represent the numerator,
Mm.
or the top number in the fraction. See if you can determine.
So shaded in the numerator and total number in the denominator.
Mhm.
Like here, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 over 8. This one, 1, 2, 3. So it is 3 over 6. Total is 6. This one is over 2. This is the fraction. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Denominator. The bottom part of a fraction represents the whole.
Yes, always. The bottom is the whole, and the numerator is this numerator is the part. Okay, we call this is a fraction.
Okay.
Okay. So equivalent fractions,
Equivalent fraction. Fractions that may be expressed differently but still have the same value.
like 1/2 and 2/4 and 3/6 and 4/8 and so on. All these are equivalent. All of them they have the equal to have. Correct?
Yeah.
Greatest
Greatest
common
number.
factor.
The largest number that divides easily into two or more given numbers.
We just did this.
hmm
Improper
Improper
fraction.
fraction. A fraction with a numerator that is larger than or equal to the denominator.
So 5 is greater than 3. So this is improper fraction. Okay. It's saying or equal. Let's say 4/4. This is improper fraction, like equal to 1. 1 whole. So mixed number is
Consists of an integer and a proper fraction.
like 1 and 1/2, 2 and 2/3, and so on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh, the top part of a fraction
Hmm.
represents a part of a whole.
This is the numerator, which is the number written in the numerator in here in top. This is we call this numerator,
Yeah.
and the number in the bottom we call this denominator.
Okay. Proper
And
fraction.
yes.
A fraction with a numerator that is less than the denominator.
So any fraction like this, 100 divided by 120, for example, numerator is less than denominator. We call this proper fraction. Next section. Read.
Let's see how you did with the shapes in the introduction above. In the
Yes.
circle, 5 of 8 selections are shaded. So the circle represents the fraction 5/8. In the rectangle, 3 of 6 sections were shaded, or 3 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
3, 6.
Yes.
And in the triangle, 1 of 2 sections was shaded, or one set, one, two, one set, one half.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Uh, each of these fractions is a proper fraction, which means that the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Fraction
Yes.
can either be positive or negative.
Mm-hmm.
That's because fractions are a type of rational number. Remember that rational numbers can include any number that can be written as a ratio of two integers. As you see, many of the rules that apply to the integers also apply to fractions.
Yes.
When
So
working,
this. Mhm.
if you are asked to simplify an answer to the lowest terms, you are being asked to reduce the fraction. And the numerator and the denominator are relatively prime or have no prime factors in common. Then the fraction is already in reduced form.
Yes.
When working with fractions, you should express the answer in reduced or simplified form.
Mhm.
In reduced form, the numerator and the denominator don't have any common factors. To reduce a fraction, divide the numerator and denominator by the same factor, the greatest common factor or the greatest common factor of the
Okay.
numerator and denominator is the largest factor that goes into both.
Yes. For example, 18 over 30. We can divide 18 divide by 2 and 30 divide by 2.
Mm-hmm.
This gives 9 divided by 15, but this is not the reduced form.
Gotta keep
This
going.
is not simplified because we can divide again, divide by 3, divide by 3, which is 9 divided by 3 is 3 over 5.
Five.
Okay. So what we do, usually, we divide by greatest common factor. Greatest common factor between 18 and 30 is 6. So we directly divide it by 6. 18 divided 6 is 3, and 30 divided 6 is 5. Okay. Equivalent fraction is 3 over 5, because the factors of 13 is, let's say, 2 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3, 30 is 3 times 10, and 10 is 2 times 5. So greatest common factor is 2 and 3, 2 and 3, which is 6. 2 multiplied 3 is 6, which is greatest common factor. We divide by greatest common factor. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Read this example.
Simplify minus 63 to the lowest terms, 25 to the lowest
Minus 63 over 225 in lowest term. So we factorize 63 is what number times what number?
uh 9 times 7.
And 9 is
9 could be 5, no, 3 and 3.
3 multiplied 3. And 25 is 25 times 9. 25 can be factorized to?
Mm-hmm. 3 and 3 for 9. And then
Yes. And 5?
it could be 25. 5 and 5, yeah.
So what is common? We have 3 common. We have another 3 common. So 3 multiplied 3 is 9.
Yeah.
So greatest common factor is 9. So minus 63 divided by 9. And
Was
225 divided by 9. So it is negative. What is 63 divided by 9?
7.
And 225 divided by 9 is, we just calculated it, it's 25. So this is the reduced or simplified form.
Yeah.
Or we can say it lowest. So negative 7 over 25. Read here.
There's another way we can think about reducing or simplifying fractions. Look back to the last example. Once we had a prime factorization of each number could have canceled the common factors.
Yes.
Notice that if we cancel the common factor, 3
3
power
power
2
2.
from 63 we're left with 7. We're left with 7. Canceling 3 to the power of 2 from 20 to 225 leaves us with 5 to the power of 2, or 25. Either way, we approach the problem using division by the greatest common factor, or cancellation of the numbers of the common factors. We're left with the same reduced fraction. The key is to divide by the same number or cancel the same factors in both the numerator and denominator.
Okay. Read this one.
The cancellation method.
Yes.
However, it is extremely useful when we have fractions with variables. Take a look. Reduce
So
the
it's saying
fraction.
reduce. Yes, reduce x power 4 divided by x power 3 and y divided by y power 3 and z power 2 divided by z power another 2. Yes. What do you think? X power 4 divided by x power 3 is what number?
Is x is 4 times 4.
This part, x power 4 divided by x power 3. You can make it like this. X power 4 means x times x times x times x. And x power 3 is x times x times x. So we can simplify what now?
You could simplify 4.
This x with this x, this x with this x, this x with this x. We were left with 1x. So this means when we simplify, we subtract powers.
Okay.
X power 4 minus x power, power 4 minus power 3 is power 1, which is, it will be, the solution is x, just x. Okay? The same for y. We have y power 3 in the denominator and y power 1 is in the numerator.
Okay.
Only one y and y and y and y in the denominator. How can we cancel this?
It's 2 remain.
Remain in the denominator, not in the numerator.
Yeah.
What about z power 2 and z power 2?
Z2, you could put Z2 times.
They will cancel out.
Yeah, they'll cancel
Z
out.
power 2 cancels with Z power 2. So the final answer is x in the numerator and y power 2 in the denominator. Okay. So what we do, we subtract powers. In cancellation, subtract powers. X power 4 divided x power 3. Subtract powers, 4 minus 1 is 1, so it is x power 1. Y and y power 2, we can subtract but from denominator because y power 2 is greater than 1 power 1. So y power 2 minus y power 1 is just y power 1.
Yeah.
And z power 2 divided z power 2, they will cancel out. So this is the final answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's hear this video.
Let's simplify this fraction by canceling the common factors. We can rewrite the fraction by writing out all the factors. Start with the x's. There are 3 x's common to both the numerator and denominator, so cancel 3 factors of x from each part. There is 1 factor of y that is common, so cancel out 1 y from each part. Finally, there are 2 factors of z that are common. Cancel those out as well. The factors we are left with make up our simplified fraction. Our reduced fraction is x over y squared.
Like here, x over y squared. Okay? So it's asking about simplifying this.
Simplify. 5m squared to the power of 4, n to the power of 4, what's it called? Negative 36 m squared 2, and n to the power of 3.
So what we need to factorize 54. We need to factorize 36. This is equal to what number and this is equal to what number?
36 could be 9 and 4.
Yes, and 9 is?
3 and 2.
3 times 3 and 4 is?
2.
2 multiply 2. What about 54?
9 and
9
6.
times?
6.
9 times 6? And what about 9?
That's 2 and 3, 6.
6 is 2 multiplied by 3, and 9 is 3 multiplied by 3. What is common between this and this now?
Well, 3 times 3.
3 multiplied by 3 is common. And 1, 2, correct?
And 1, 2.
So 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. This is equal to what number?
That is equal to
18.
6, 18.
18. So we divide both numbers by 18. You can divide 54 by 18 and divide 36 by 18. Okay? If we divide by 18, we will left here with 2 and we're left here with 3, correct?
Okay.
If we take 18 here, we are left with 3. If we take 18 here, we're left with 2. So if we divide by 18, this will be 3 and this will be 2, and we have negative sign. We can make negative sign in the numerator or in the line like this. Okay? What about m power 4 divided by m power 2? M power 4 divided by m power 2 is equal to what?
M to the power 2, that's
Yes.
okay. Well, m goes in. You could m4 could go into it 2 times, and there's 2 remainder.
So the remainder is m power 2. And what about n power 5 divided by n power 3?
N power 5 divided by n power 3. There's 2 remainder too.
Yes, n power 2. That's it. This is the answer. Read.
Review the key concepts from this lesson by completing the following
So this, what's happening? So it said,
Use
use the following question. Yes.
to simplify the fraction given at the end of this question. Will equivalent fraction be positive or negative?
So we have negative divided negative. What is negative divided negative?
Positive.
Yes, correct. And what is the greatest common factor between 60 and 110? 60 and 110. Can you factorize this and this? 60
So that
is?
could be 5 times.
No, make it 6 times 10.
10 times 6.
Factorize 6 and 10.
2 and 3.
And 10.
2 and 5.
And factors of 110 is? Are?
10, 11, and 11. 11 and 10, okay.
11 times 10. And 10 is?
2 and 5.
So what is common?
2 and 5. 2
2
times
times
5.
5 is?
2 times 5 is 10.
So the common factor, greatest common factor is 10. Next question.
What is a GCF of
A, B power 2 and A squared, B squared. Yes, what is common between A and A power 2?
A could go, B goes in twice.
I'm
And
saying what is common between
1A.
A and A power 2?
1A.
And what is common between B power 2?
2 B's.
B power 2.
Yeah.
So this is the solution, A, B power 2. Yes. Next one, read.
Once all common factors have been cancelled, what is the fraction in reduced form?
Yes.
Okay. Which fraction are they talking about?
So is this reduced? Like, which one? You're saying, يعني this one, negative 60, A, B part 2, divided by negative 110. A part 2, B part 2. We solve it that it will be positive, correct?
Yes.
So negative is not correct. We solve it that the common factor between 60 and 110 is
10.
10.
Yeah.
So common factor is, when we divide by 10, 60 will be what?
6.
6. And 111 divided 10 is?
111 divided by 10 is 11.
So this is correct, this correct, this correct. 6 over 11. What about A divided A part 2?
There's 2 A's, so A, no, there's 1 A. My fault.
1 A in the numerator or denominator?
Denominator.
Denominator. So this is correct, this is not correct, could be correct. And what about B part 2 divided B part 2?
B, it's gonna be B.
We said that is positive, so this negative is not correct.
Yeah.
So the only solution is here.
Yeah.
Because B and B will cancel out. B squared with B squared will cancel. So only one solution. Solution is completed. Okay. Work on questions. Read.
The bottom part of the fraction represents the whole denominator.
The bottom part represents the whole denominator, which is 7.
Yeah.
And
That's 6, the greatest denominator common factor.
the largest number evenly
Greatest
into
common,
2 or more given numbers.
greatest common denominator.
Greatest common factor.
Yeah, greatest common
6.
factor. A fraction with numerator has less than the denominator. A proper fraction.
Yes.
Fractions that may express differently but still have the same value. Equivalent fractions.
Correct.
The top part of a fraction represents the whole number. Represents the whole.
The part
The part of a whole.
represents the part.
Denominator.
لا. Denominator is in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
In the top, we have
In the top, you have the numerator.
numerator.
Okay.
And this one?
A fraction with a numerator larger than the denominator. Improper fraction.
Yes, it is.
And consists of an integer mixed fraction.
Correct.
If both the numerator and denominator are divided by 8, the fraction will be in its lowest terms.
So let's divide it by 8. 48 divided by 8 and 64 divided by 8. What is this equal to?
Okay, can you say? Divided by 8.
Hmm?
6 It goes into
Yes, 6. And
6.
64 divided by 8 is?
6 divided by 8 is 64 divided by 8 is 7?
8.
8. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So is this lowest term, or we can simplify more than this?
More.
So it is, is it false or
False.
true?
False.
False. Because we can divide again by 2. Divide by 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Read.
If the numerator of a fraction is positive and the denominator negative, then it is equivalent to a reduced fraction will also be negative. True.
If the numerator of fraction is positive and the denominator is negative, then its equivalent reduced fraction will also be negative. You said this is true?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because positive divided negative or negative divided by positive is negative. So this is true, correct. This one?
156, negative 156, and fraction 396, and negative 26 and 33 are equivalent fractions.
Hmm.
Uh,
Are these equivalent or not? We don't know. We need to try it. Negative
yeah.
156 and 396. Maybe we can divide by what? By 2
Uh,
or another number.
2. You can divide by 2.
If you want, you can divide by 26 and 33, but no. No, we can divide by, yes, by 2. So we can do it. This is negative number and this is negative number, so it might be equivalent, yes, correct?
Yes.
156 divided by 2 is?
156 divided by 2 is, that is,
15 divided 2 is?
the 15 divided by 2 is 5, no, 6,
7.
7. Yeah,
7,
7.
and the remainder is 1. We put the
Our
1
remainder
here.
1.
So
Yeah,
16
so
divided 2 is?
16 divided by 2 is 8.
Yes, and 396 divided by 2. 3 divided 2 is?
3 divided by 396 divided by 2. So 3, so 2, 1 time.
1, and the remainder is 1. So this is 19. 19 divided 2 is?
19 divided by 2 is 8.
9.
9.
No, you
Oh,
said correct. 9, 9. 9 times 2 is 18, yes. And the remainder is 1. 16 divided 2 is?
16 divided by 2 is 8. No.
Yes. Now we can divide again by 2.
Dividing by 2. So,
So 7 divided 2 is?
7 divided by 2 is 5. No.
3.
3.
And the remainder 1. 18 divided 2 is?
18 divided by 2 is 9.
And this 19 divided 2
190
is?
divided by 2 goes into, that's 9.
And we have one remainder. 18 divided 2 is?
18 divided by 2 is 9.
9. So 39 divided by 99. We can divide by 3, both of them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
So
39 divided by 3 is?
39 divided by 3
Mm-hmm.
is 1
No,
and
it's
3.
3.
13.
Yes, correct. And 99 divided by 3.
33.
This is
And
the final answer, I think.
yes. Okay.
What about this one? 26 over 33. This is not equivalent, correct?
Yeah, that's not good.
So they are not. So are these equivalent? No, this is false.
Yeah.
Okay, we can stop here and we can continue next session.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, see you later.
Okay. Bye.